G'day, I'm Aaron Shelley at Project Dry Hire. We're an Australian-based equipment hire company. We've got a really diverse range of equipment, from a welder through to forklifts, telehandlers, right up to gantry cranes and cars. It just depends on what our client requires. Often help our client by providing an off-balance sheet solution while still giving them the flexibility to have the exact equipment that they think is best for their operation. We'll work with our client to determine what the best material handling equipment might be and provide them with the options. And it's not uncommon for our gear to be stickered up in our customers' livery. We encourage that. We want to be the equipment specialist so they can focus on what they're good at, and we'll worry about providing all of the material handling, the safety, the maintenance, the training, whatever it is that they require. Our main customers are generally tier 1 or customers who need equipment on a longer term basis, and often what they need is a little bit weird. So at Project Dry Hire, we pride ourselves on our team being able to work with our clients to best design the equipment that is going to suit their application. And one of those applications came up 3 or 4 years ago, and the team decided that we didn't have the right equipment in our business. In fact, we didn't even have it in the country to suit that application. We ended up talking to Combi-Lift in Ireland. They've been fantastic to deal with. Over the last 3 or 4 years, we've invested over $10 million in their equipment and now are operating more than 15 pieces of their equipment in our rental fleet. So they worked with us to come up with a couple of different varieties of machines, some that can drive onto a truck straight away and be transported to site. And once they arrive, within 5 minutes, they're lifting, up to 70-ton loads. Others are a bit more specific. The units behind me similarly are a 35-ton load carrier, remote control, so they're super safe, they're super reliable, and they're really efficient. It gives a lot more flexibility to the client. Some of our clients have had great results. The equipment's generally safer to start, being remote controlled, and we've got a whole heap of Australian standard equipment built into them. It's often cheaper than the alternative transport means, and it's a lot quicker and more efficient. So the cost of putting one of our gantries on site is often up to half as cheap as having a crawler crane on site, and it gives you a lot more flexibility. They're easy to operate. We can train the operators to use them. We've got units that lift up to 70-ton individually, or you can pair them and use them in tandem with up to 90-ton loads. The relationship with Combi-Lift's been key to us, and we're big on relationships with our suppliers. It's not uncommon for us to offer our clients 2 or 3 different brands of equipment that'll do their job, and then work with them to best decide which one's going to suit their application. So we'll work with their teams and figure out ergonomics and safety and the cost of operating, the backup service that's around. We monitor all of our gear with GPS for maintenance requirements. So we either offer the client the ability to have it fully maintained or to maintain it themselves and provide us with the service records. We're spread out across the east coast of Australia as far as our people, but our equipment's all over Australia and also up into the Solomon Islands.